Well, thank you for coming today. I know we have people online and some press that have tuned in to find out what is this future summit building all about. And I want to thank the hundreds of people that participated today, both in person and virtually from 41 states around the country. We were proud to bring this first convening together of community college entrepreneurship, the first one since the pandemic started. We have all learned a lot in the 18 months. The pandemic has ravaged small businesses, squashed entrepreneurship growth, and exacerbated the wealth and opportunity gap. We know entrepreneurship will be, and entrepreneurs will be the job makers of the future. And access to education through community colleges can create great equity and great prosperity for all. NACCE, during the pandemic, launched our Impact Ed Playbook, along with our Impact Ed book as well. Entrepreneurial mindset and community-driven projects all over the country by our members have fueled our growth and have fueled our resolve to support leaders, both government, philanthropic, and industry leaders, all that have presented today on bold change. We are delighted to announce this evening a new grant of $250,000 in funding that's available to community college entrepreneurs across the country. These are seed funds. These $5,000 grants will be transformative to entrepreneurs. They can buy a set of tools, they can purchase a bus pass, they can purchase part of a vehicle, and transform trades and other pieces of an entrepreneurial job that doesn't exist yet. This is transformative, but it can't be handled by this initial private funding alone. Public partnership that will fuel entrepreneurship growth is essential that we come up with a plan together. So NACCE is proud to take the lead along with our community college partners and our ecosystem partners to move this forward. I want to thank so many people here who have contributed to this generosity, and I want to introduce Renee Johnson, who is with Public Strategies, to provide a couple of remarks.
Thank you guys so much for having me. My name is Renee Johnson. I'm with Public-Private Strategies. I'm so excited to be here and proud of the work that we do with NACCE and driving change for the future of American economy. NACCE has participated in numerous events that we have done over the course of this year, and more specifically has been a great partner. They've been on webinars, they have been supportive of partners, and making sure that entrepreneurs across the country are provided resources and access to the SBA webinars that we put on, resources, grants, you name it. And we're just so thankful for the partnership that we have with NACCE. Thoughts, well, some of the thoughts that I have on what the future of entrepreneurship look like that I'm so excited about is what you guys are doing here today. And NACCE was able to give out these grants. This is what the future of entrepreneurship is. With the ability to do this, we're going to help be able to support more small businesses, more people who want to join the network to thrive, to live their dream, right? Most people go into becoming small business owners because they want to be able to create access opportunities and be able to create a change. And with the ability to do this, NACCE was able to do so by giving these grants and making sure that people are being able to live their dreams. So I want to say thank you for being able to do that for so many people. Small businesses are on the road to recovery, and we're so excited about the work that NACCE is doing. We're so excited the work that we're doing at Public-Private Strategies and working with the U.S. Small Business Administration. We are excited. The administrator is really working on the Build Back Better agenda, and we know that this is going to be able to help so many small business owners out there. I'm really, really excited about the future of small businesses, and I'm really excited to turn it back over to Dr. Corbin, who's going to introduce our next speaker.
Thank you, Renee. One of the themes that we're covering with all of this outreach and all of this support is the diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging perspective. So I do want to introduce Dr. Sharon Pierce, who is the president of the community college here. She's going to tell you a bit about her community college that's right here in Minneapolis and the work that she's doing on the DEI and B front.
Thank you so much. It's been a wonderful conference, and I am so happy to have been a part of all of the activities over the past few days. I am Sharon Pierce. I'm the president of Minneapolis College, which is a member of the Minnesota State Colleges and Universities system. We have 37 colleges and universities in every community throughout the state of Minnesota. If we are able to activate our community colleges, just imagine the impact it can have on the economy of the entire state of Minnesota. And entrepreneurship is critical to our role in activating our communities and activating our minoritized population and helping them to realize their goals of being equal citizens in this great state. I would love to thank I'm sorry, I was going to say doctor, it is Senator Klobuchar, who has just been a great partner for every college and university in the state of Minnesota. The work that she does in Washington, D.C. is critical to our success, and she's always there when we need her. And I'd like to thank her very much for being present with us over the past few days. The funding that we receive through the federal government aids us in the work that we need to do. It supplements the work and it supplements our funding that we receive from the state legislature as well. So I would be remiss if I did not thank the state legislature for what they do to support education in the state of Minnesota. I am so looking forward to being a part of this community and expanding our reach and expanding our partnerships and learning from this great group and taking all of those lessons learned. Right before I came up here, I received a text message from a faculty member who attended the conference, who was so grateful and so inspired, and they're taking everything they've learned and implementing it in their classroom right away. So I'd like to thank Dr. Corbin for putting on such a great conference and for being so impactful and experiential. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Pierce. Thank you, Renee Johnson. Just a final note, NACCE is so grateful to Administrator Isabel Guzman. She reached out to us before she was confirmed by the U.S. Senate for her position. She has mobilized her staff in meaningful ways to listen to community colleges and to include them in the conversation. So we appreciate that. We celebrate entrepreneurs everywhere, and we're off and running. Thank you for your time.